Welcome to Coach Des Talks Presents Woman Up Girl Conversations. I am Desiree Fleming, also known as Lady Coach Des. I'm excited to have you join in on a variety of conversations with me along with some amazing women, such as Dr. Nancie Murphy. Dr. Nancie Murphy, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Dr. Nancie Murphy. I am a licensed Christian counselor. I am a coach. I'm a licensed coach or certified coach for marriage counseling and for family counseling. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a co-pastor.
Wow, that's a lot. So you mentioned marriage. Why marriage?
Marriage is at the foundation of ministry for us. It's the heart of God, it's the heartbeat of God. He's put together unions, and so we desire or we endeavor to help fortify marriages and assist marriages to just stay together.
Now you say we. When you say we, who are you referring to?
My husband of 11 years.
And today is your
Anniversary.
Happy anniversary. That's wonderful. So you've celebrated how many years today?
11 years today.
Wow.
11 years today.
Wow. And so why is marriage you've been married 11 years and marriage is already at the heart of your ministry?
Yes.
Could you tell us why?
Well, when we were married, it was prophesied during our vows ceremony that we were put together for the purpose of marriage. And so at that time, we were both like, what? And the Lord just began to reveal the ministry as we went ahead in the days of our marriage or the days ahead to come. And so marriage has been the foundation, again, of our ministry. It's been what we've done. We run a ministry called Marriage God's Design right here in Chicago.
Marriage God's Design.
Right here in Chicago.
I love it.
Actually, it was birthed in Louisiana by my aunt, who also married us and prophesied that we were being put together for the purpose of marriage. And then we began that ministry or that organization here in Chicago.
Wow. That's quite amazing. I've been married, my husband and I, going on 32 years this year.
Nice.
And people have asked us, will we do a marriage ministry? Like, You know, it feels so weighty, because of the things that we ourselves go through. And so we wonder, how do people just really take the initiative to really do it? So how easy or what's the challenge of running a marriage ministry?
Challenges are multiple. Number one, there are many, many, many marriage ministries. I'm sure that everyone knows that marriage ministries are everywhere. But on top of that, we deal with the fact that we are both second-time arounders. So we faced divorce. We both have been married before. And so we've got to be able to tell people why we choose to talk about marriage, how we're able to, help assist in that area, because we have been divorced. But again, now we're married and the marriage is it's thriving. And the Lord has just blessed us in that area.
That's amazing. So do you all have any children in this marriage?
Do we have children? We have many children. We have a lot of children. I am a mom of 3 myself from the previous marriage. He's a father of 2 himself.
Excuse me.
From the previous marriage. So together we have 5. But then we have godchildren. So we have 20 godchildren. I'm also a daycare provider. And so those are also our extended children, because the blessing in that is they come back after several years.
Wow, I see. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back on that note. Welcome back. We were talking to Dr. Nancie regarding marriage, and one of the things that you mentioned is you both are second timers. You've been divorced.
Yeah.
So what is it like were you both Christians divorced?
We were.
And that seems to be something that is maybe taboo or even becoming more normalized amongst Christians. What was it like for you to be a divorced Christian woman?
Well, to be honest and to be transparent with you, I can just speak for myself. I'll honestly say that when I went into the first marriage, we didn't consider the covenant, the commitment. And that's what we endeavor to do now this time around with our marriage and then those marriages that we come in contact with. So often people take those vows or we make those vows and we don't even understand what we're saying while we're repeating them. I was young when I got married the first time, a mom of two, married their father, and thought that I was doing the right thing. I was raised in a household with both of my parents, and so I wanted to give that to my children. As a result of that, we grew apart.
Wow.
And so it just wasn't what we were supposed to do at that time. But this time around, understanding what the commitment means and what the vows mean and what the covenant is what's the foundation of our marriage. That's what's fortifying us.
So you all do a marriage ministry, and you all help couples that have also went through divorce, right? They're second timers, maybe three timers. And how do you all do that? What do you all do?
We assist them in owning their stuff, being accountable, taking a look back to see what happened and or why. Maturity calls for that, right?
Yeah.
We grow from the mistakes we made. We learn from those mistakes. And so moving forward, how do we maintain this marriage? What do we need to put in place to have this marriage? And that's what we endeavor to do as far as, keeping that divorce rate down and fighting against divorce.
Do you all have a social media page where people... What's your social media?
Social media. We have a Facebook page, and you're invited to the page because it's only for married people. We believe in the sanctity of marriage and just the covering of marriage, or the sacredness of it. So often, married people are talking amongst the single people. We just don't have a lot of things to share.
Right.
So we cover that. So our Facebook page is private. You're invited into the page once we know that you're married. So you can reach out to either of us via Facebook. I am Nancie Murphy, so you can reach out to my Facebook page. Just let me know you want to be a part of the page. It's Marriage God's Design Chicago. So that's how you'd be able to be a part of that Facebook page.
And on your page, I've been on your page, and one of the things I love about your page, you all's page, is that it's so honest. It's like so and bold and free. We get to have all kinds of conversations on your page. Why do you all allow that type of freedom?
Because married people want to talk. We need some help. We need some assistance. And guess what? You're not an alien. That's what we tell married couples all the time. You're not an alien and someone else is going through it. That's, again, why the page is private and is closed, so that we're protected.
What do you think about, and of course, couples have their own preference. So with you all on your page, if someone says, well, my husband and I, we're Christians, and we play gospel music when we are entertaining one another. Do you all encourage gospel music when they are together, or what do you encourage?
Listen, that's your choice. If that's what you want to play while you all are entertaining each other, I like that. Then that's what you play. Now, we're not playing gospel music while we're entertaining each other, but hey, if it works for your marriage, that's what we want you to do. What works for your marriage.
I love that.
The page is transparent, so we talk about everything as it relates to marriage on the page. And
another thing I appreciate and love and celebrate about you all's page is that you all celebrate like so many marriages. I mean, every day there's a new marriage. And do you all find these people? Are they in the group? I mean, you just take time to celebrate marriage.
Yeah, most of them are in the group. If they're a part of the group, we want to definitely recognize them, that they've made it another year. And we want couples to know that are a part of the group, that they're not in it by themselves. They have a full community, and we're holding each other accountable. So if there's a struggle in the marriage, we want them to know that we're right there with them, to hold their hands, to breathe life back into them, and to put them right back in the ring to maintain that marriage.
Wow, I love it. So I do want to ask you one more thing. Do you all do anything that brings couples together?
We try to have multiple events to bring marriages together. We have Zoom events that bring marriages together. We have a yearly conference in October. It's called a marriage getaway. Normally there are marriage retreats, but we have getaways because we want you to get away from the monotony of life. Sometimes we just need that in order to be able to, just add a little spice back into our marriages again, find each other again, to get away from the house, to get away from the children. So whether it's out of town or wherever it is, it's an all-inclusive weekend where we go away to a hotel or resort, and we just spend some time again meeting each other, connecting, and discussing various topics.
I love it. Do you get a good turnout?
We have a great turnout.
Wow, I love it. And it's private, right?
It's private. It's only for married. So it's not for those that are seriously dating. No, it's not for those that are engaged. No, it's not for
I
those
love
that are considering marriage. It's for married people to come together and talk about married things.
Now, you know what? I did have one more question. Do you and your husband do personal coaching for married couples?
We do one-on-one counseling, one-on-one coaching. Sorry.
You need a little water?
We do one-on-one coaching, one-on-one counseling.
Water.
And you can also find that on our website. We've got www.meetthemurphys.com or again, www.myassurance3.com.
Meetthemurphys.com or myassurance3.com. So I am excited to have this conversation with you and for you all to join us in the conversation with Dr. Nancie Murphy. She is an amazing woman. Her husband and she have a powerful ministry, and I hope and pray that you all reach out to them because they are changing marriages every single day. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me. Have a good day, and thank you all so much for joining us.
Thanks.